So let's get into this Blackbear. I love it when it fades in every time and does the reveal because especially when it's funny like this. So you got Mr. What is it? Matty Musso, I think his name is. So the front, first of all, I mean his brand color was pink, for like what Digital Drug Lord or something like that, and then so now he's switching over to the blue. So the color on this one is super consistent. And then he's rocking his like Jinko jean looking button up with staring into the abyss, like one of those old 70s, 80s school like prom photos with all these little sparkles on the highlights and stuff like that, especially on his teeth. That's sick. Bro, he looks like he's wearing a white mouth guard or something like that. Them teeth are too damn perfect. Yeah, I really like this album art. I don't like so much that, maybe the title's not on it or, his artist name. I don't know. It goes either way. I'm so torn when stuff like that happens. Like, you got to make that choice of, do you put your name on it or the album name, so people know what it is. But if you're as big a star as, Blackbear, I mean, you see dude and you're like, oh, that's Blackbear. If you know who he is. But if you don't know who it is kind of where I'm coming from, is if you don't know who this is, I mean, you're just going to have to pop it in. Not pop it in anymore, really. It's just, streaming. You're just going to have to give it a go. So yeah, the color, all those different shades of blue are really nice. You got your darker blue in the shadows and then the medium blue. And then that light baby sky blue background really gives a nice depth. He really pops off of the background. And then his blue LA Dodgers hat with a little sparkle on that too. Honestly, my favorite part of this album art is the back. I love it when you got a good back of your album because everybody does focus on, the front, the actual album cover. But the back, like where the track list is typically at, is also equally important to me, especially during promotion. Like you post your track list. I mean, that's got to be cool too. What's that say on the back of his hat? What does that say? Brush up? I don't know. But I really like the back of this album art. There's a bunch of these like steak knives, these kitchen knives, just stabbing him in the back. And again, I listened to the album and he references being stabbed in the back a few times. So that's also a good call to maybe like what this album's about if you haven't heard of it. And this also goes back to having a story or the art reflecting how the music is going to sound. Just like the Jaden Smith one, it's all flowery and kind of trippy, blah, blah, blah. The music is a little bit more folky and more bandish as opposed to super hip hop and whatnot. But he's got a really white ear. I just noticed that. And then, okay, the typography for the track list is very like Tyler, the Creator, Bastard, I forget what that font is called, but I always really like it. It's not like super serious. It's kind of a little bit fun because of the roundness and stuff like that. But again, keeping the blue. And also, I love it when, like, I did this for my band's album art too, where the front is the front and it's like, what do you call it? The subject. And then you flip over the album and it's the back of the subject. So you're looking at, it's like literally the front is the front and then the back is the back. So I really like how he incorporated that into this. So it's literally just a picture of the front of him and then the back is a picture of the back of him. And then obviously this is Photoshop, these knives. And then I wonder if the blood, it probably is. The blood is probably Photoshop too, but he's got blood dripping down his back and the knives are sparkling, still got all the sparkles. Very well done. I love this album art. And then you got that dragon down there and he's just like, hey, boy. Bro, do you remember like Eddie Hardy, or like Jinko jeans back in the day had them really in-depth looking tattoo kind of just over the top kind of airbrush looking graphics. I mean, it fits. He rocks it. He really does. Let me go back to the front. He really does rock this type of style. And I'd be interested to see how far he goes into, making this a part of his brand or whatever. All his tattoos stuff. I wonder if we could read some of his tattoos. Bleach. He's really got a bleach tattoo. I think that was one of his songs, like Chlorine or something like that. Little frowny face up there. He's got a bunch of little kind of just traditional looking stuff. So I actually saw on Instagram the other day, he's got a freaking drank too much on his ribs or something like that. I'm like, damn. Overall, ain't too bad. Not too bad. I think we got another 10, guys. I think we got another 10. Compared to the Jaden Smith one, though. Yeah, okay. Maybe not a 10, but a solid. We'll give the front. We'll give the front an 8. And then we'll give the back a 9. Not too bad. I mess with it. I like it. Good job, Blackbear. Or whoever made this. Good job.